Greetings to all. Today I am going to deliver a talk on importance and problems of cottage industries. In my presentation, I will focus on two major issues. My first point concerns with the basic features of cottage industries. Next, I will focus on the importance and problems of cottage industries. Let me start with some general information about cottage industries, an industry where the creation of product and services is home-based rather than factory-based and for which detailed skill is required is called cottage industry. The cottage industries are located in urban centers and produce goods with partially or wholly mechanized equipment employing outside labor, small in size, having little capital resources and a small labor force. Cottage industries are mainly rural in character and are generally associated with agriculture involved operations mostly by hands and are carried on in the home either as a whole time or as a part-time occupation primarily with the help of members of the family. An example of cottage industry is locally produced handicrafts and textiles, which are still the backbone of many rural economies around the globe. The products and services created by cottage industries are often unique and distinctive. Production of commodities takes place at home and labor is supplied by family members. Use of traditional machinery is common. There is usually no mass production. Now, I would like to highlight the basic features of the cottage industry. The first characteristic features of the cottage industry is unorganized nature. Cottage industries are scattered all around the country. They function at different levels, district, taluka, village, towns, etc. They are specialized in consumer products but are not organized due to the absence of common network. Therefore, one can observe a large number of same consumer products available in the market by different manufacturers, especially edible items like spices, pickles, etc. Use of traditional techniques. Cottage industries are seen in skill-based production activities. They are characterized by a low degree of mechanization and are usually family-based. Some units belonging to its sector produce selective goods of high skill and workmanship like carpets, wooden and ivory carving, jewelry making, etc. No mass production. Cottage industries come under small scale industries. They are usually not mass producers. They produce less as compared to others, but they can maintain quality according to the expectations of customers. Maximum potential of employment generation. Cottage industry is basically regarded as a self-employed industry. They occupy huge amount of surplus labor in rural economy. Cottage industry operates especially in countries where underemployment prevails. Preservation of cultural heritage. Some cottage industries produce goods which are highly skill based and require traditional techniques only. They maintain a distinct identity of their own through products. They provide a unique platform to display indigenous goods that can family compete with foreign goods due to the impression created by Indian culture and that makes them unique. For example, wooden and ivory carvings, use of agricultural resources. Some cottage industries are based on agricultural raw material which is available in that particular geographical area. They process the agricultural produce and provide inputs to agricultural sector. Example, in Pulingudi and Koilpatti safety match industries, in Pudiyambuttur ready-made garment industries. The final significant feature of cottage industry is employment. However, cottage industries are not exclusively confined to rural area. They may occur in urban and semi-urban areas also. They provide part-time and full-time employment. They have reasonably good export potential. Now I'll focus on the importance of cottage industries or employment generation, use of local raw material, balanced regional development, decentralization of industries, mobilization of capital, developing entrepreneurship, equitable distribution of wealth, training ground for local entrepreneur, efficient use of productive factors, and promotion of exports. Finally, I would like to address the problems of cottage industries. The problems of cottage industries are non-availability of finance, lack of raw material, marketing problems, technological problems, underutilization of capacity, non-availability of timely and adequate credit, insufficient management, lack of infrastructure, limited availability of raw materials, competition with the large-scale industries and imports, excessive burden of local taxes. I hope you understand the topic related to the characteristic features, importance, and problems of cottage industries. Thank you.